Welcome back. We're still on the Be Bold Show. If you've just joined us, get on to thebeboldshow.com and find out what you've missed so far. I promise you it's been some very important and exciting, inspirational guests that you've missed already. But check it out all on our website.
Now, as we said before the break, we are looking at a day in the life of a producer. Now, what goes into setting up a show? We look at the financing, the concept that you're coming up with, creating a team that will help you to produce the show. So we're going to be looking at a day in the life of a TV producer. So we're here standing with Saddique, the TV producer for the day. Now, we will be following you. How's it going?
Well, it's panning out great. It's panning out great. Yeah.
What is happening today? What are we going to see?
Okay, it's a whole lot happening here. This is not the usual. It's a bit complex than the normal TV productions that happens. Now, it's a flash mob and a naked race. We're producing the flash mob and the naked race as well, and then we're filming it for TV as well.
Hold up. Naked race.
Naked race.
Does that mean naked girls running around?
Not naked as in naked, but you're going to see some of them in swimwear and all of that. Yeah.
I was like, this is Ghana. We don't do those things.
Yes. Not naked as in naked. Basically, the whole idea is that the people who are virtually naked are going to get dressed, and they are going to get dressed at the Wooden Nation.
Okay, so they're going to come in the
exactly.
Underwear,
So
get dressed,
yeah, so they're going to work in two different directions, and they get here. When they get here, immediately they get here, the flash mob happens. The flash mob moves within that direction. When it gets here, they all go into the Wooden shop to get dressed.
Now, I'm very excited to see a flash mob, because I was just saying how we watch flash mobs on YouTube all the time.
Yes.
Did you coordinate the flash mob?
Yes, we did it myself, and the whole team coordinated it. Now, for us, this is the third time we're executing a flash mob in Ghana here. Previously, we've done flash mob before, so the whole flash mob idea, pretty cool, sitting well with us. We understand the dynamics and the whole elements and how to plot it very well. So it's cool at us. We just coordinated it. We've done our dress rehearsals here already, and so everything is fine. Everything is good to go. Yeah.
Now, just tell me very quickly, my last question for now.
Yeah.
How did you get into this business?
First and foremost, I think passion got me into it. I've always been passionate about media and media productions and everything. So right after secondary school, I got a job. I got a chance to assist a couple of productions, including assisting production at Metro TV as well. So from there, I learned a whole lot from there as well, and then went to a communication school where I studied communications in general, and I've been practicing ever since. So every now and then, every day, I learn everything. I learn new things as and when I go. Yeah.
And is every day this hectic?
Not every day, but I mean, usually the productions are quite hectic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to let you go, do your thing. We'll be following you, and we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Cool.
All right. Don't be in groups. Don't let it be obvious. Don't let it be obvious. Try to scatter a bit.
Yeah, don't be far away from the position.
Don't be cluttered. Just be scattered. Be scattered about.
Just know
spread yourself. Yes. Over there, the turning and everything. No, don't be confused. Don't be confused. Biggest challenges. I think sometimes availability of resources and then timing. Production is a creative job. Sometimes you need extra time to be able to creatively piece your ideas together and then execute it. And then the client will be on your neck, time. And sometimes that can be a bit daunting. But hey, I mean, in most cases, we try to get it right. It's the whole adrenaline of trying to get it right, within the shortest possible time, is what keeps some of us going.
And where do you get your inspiration from when you're setting up something like this?
Inspiration from a lot of things. From the fact that it's a challenge that you want to surmount, the fact that somebody has done it before, you can do it as well. And then for the things you see around, for me, I spend a lot of time watching a lot of high-profile productions, TV, flash mobs, and everything. I take time to go through the behind the scenes and take a look at them and everything. And in most cases, when projects like this come, all the knowledge or the insight I've gathered from all of these things come in handy. You get it?
So that means you're constantly learning, constantly figuring out how to do stuff.
Exactly. And sometimes even you get inspirations from members of your team. You said normally this is not a one man thing. It's a whole teamwork. And sometimes when you sit down to brainstorm and everything, somebody's idea can just inspire something in you, and you just pick it up.
Now, I'm seeing you running around. You're stressful. I'm sure you get stressed out a lot. Is it worth it? Is it a profitable industry for you?
It is. It is. Thankfully for me, I've gone to a stage where at this stage, everything I do pays. That's why I told you that we do with them rightly. So they tend to, them now more than ever, when they call, they know what they are coming for. They know the value. So they call like, can you send me a budget? Hey, that's how exactly. Can you send us a budget? That's when, I mean, of course it does pay. Of course, for us, we would have wished that it would have been much more higher, but it pays.
Take steps to get where you want to be. Yeah. Now, what is the one thing you wish you would have known before you started in this industry? If you were a young you, what would you tell yourself?
What would I tell myself? What would I want to know? Maybe probably directions. So, I mean, when you're young, I didn't know, though I love media and entertainment, I didn't know I was going to end up in it anyway. So there was nobody to direct to. There wasn't any role model in my family who was like a big media person who could say, go to this place, go to this place. I think it would have helped me a lot if I had that kind of direction. There wasn't that direction. I had to find my way somewhere, directed by God. So like I told you, right from secondary school, I met somebody who decided to say, okay, I'm taking you along, let's go to John Jermaine. Yeah, John Jermaine was the person who actually took me into production. So I got to learn a lot more about productions. And along the line as well, I got to learn from different people as much as possible. Currently, you could say that I was working with Rudy Kwachi. Rudy Kwachi has always been my boss for law, productions, and everything. He's the person who gave me the opportunity to work on big profile productions. People you can't think of. I had a chance to do amazing things when you see my CV, and thanks to him as well. He's the same person who believed in me. It's like, listen, come along, let's go this thing. You are producing this thing whether you like it or not. And then even at a very young age, he puts that responsibility in you. And come on, it's interesting. You can't afford to fail. And he will push you. He will make sure you don't fail. And so that's it. And the more you do those things, you get used to the whole excellence idea. And so that's it.
My last question for you right now, what is something that you would say to the youth out there that have a similar idea of wanting to go into production?
Patience, and then knowledge. Acquire a lot of knowledge as much as possible. For me, every now and then, I don't sleep. I'm probably working every now and then. I get a text, I probably learn every now and then. Spend a lot of time reading, spend a lot of time researching and finding out things. What about, like I told you, David Bock? I had to find out, I had to go download a whole behind the scenes of making of the opening ceremony of the Olympics, and I had to watch it. Wow. Watch it, and then these are some of those things. So I realized that when I'm able to apply some of the work ethics of these people, come on, I mean, the sky is just the starting point for us.
We've made it to SADDIQUE's office, and we're just going to see how he goes about getting everything sorted, organized, scheduled, the planning, everything behind it before he goes and actually does a production. So let's have a look. What is happening here right now? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, this is an editing bench. This is where productions are normally edited. And so for us right now, we're in the process of editing 30 minutes, which goes on air on WhatsApp every week. Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me a little bit about 30 minutes?
Well, 30 minutes is an exciting music TV show that gives audience the opportunity to see how their favorite music stars collaborate to create music videos and new songs. So on 30 minutes every week, we try to show to TV viewers how these stars go about recording their songs, go about recording their music videos. Yes, that's right.
So basically, all you really need is a computer and a desk. Felt like there would be like a huge production house thing going on.
Indeed, I mean it's actually a huge production house, but I mean these are not ordinary computers. It has all softwares in them, and of course you just don't need that alone. You need editors who sit by and edit the content that we bring. So that's it. You just don't need it's not a matter of just having the computers and everything. You need a human resource. You need a whole team that will sit down and edit it the way we want it and all of that. Yeah.
How do you guys come up with your ideas for the productions? Like, I mean, how do the editors know what is in your head?
We've been doing it for a while now. Now, before we start off doing it, they understand the concept, they understand the whole content, the segments, and all of that. So they know at each time of the show what is supposed to go, what is supposed to happen. And so when they sit down to edit, they are guided by these things, the timelines, the segments and all of that. They are guided by it. And so when
when we sit down, immediately we sit down, we start editing. They know what is supposed to go where and what is supposed to go where. That's it.
So, Sadiq,
Yes.
we have been with you, we've gone through an entire production. We came with you to the Accra Mall where you were doing your flash mob. We've come to your office where you guys work, you guys come up with all your ideas and concepts. So from all the things that you do, what is your favorite? Out of all the productions that you do from TV to behind the scenes to actual events, what is your favorite thing to organize?
I think I love events, live events. Live events is very, very interesting. I love the whole adrenaline rush of trying to get it right. And then finally when the event is coming up and you see people's reaction, it's exciting. It gives you that feeling of, okay, all right. TV production, yes. I still love TV. That's why I still do it anyway. And I like to pick up people's reaction after a particular episode has aired, and then you ask people what's the feedback, and they're like, "Charlie, it's good," oh, and they give you their genuine feedback. You feel excited. But live events, yes, that's what live events.
So whenever there's an event happening, you just might be behind it.
Yeah, yes. I mean, for the past, within this 1 year, almost all the events that happen, one way or the other, I was related to it. Either I was taking an artist there, or I was actually working on as an event staff, trying to get it done and everything. So that's a bit of some experience there.
Sadiq,
It's hard work, producing stuff and knowing, what goes into it. Like we said, the budget, the idea, the thing, and you have to have the picture in your mind.
It also has to do very much the stress you go through for literally just a few hours of a show or an event, or but it's satisfactory.
It is.
After this, you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch though. It was fun to see him in action and to see all the different things that he's doing and following him. It's a lot of work.
So that might be an idea for you guys to go into production. I mean, you've seen how it goes and what goes in behind. Maybe that's what you're skilled at. You're able to picture and visualize stuff before and pull all the strings together before it actually happens.